Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make eggplant parmesan, and I'm going to show you all the ingredients right now and we'll walk you through it. Okay, so for our first step we need flour, eggs, panko, canola oil, and an eggplant. And for the second part you'll need mozzarella cheese, provolone cheese, parmesan, and pasta sauce. So first we have to peel the eggplant, like so.
A lot of people don't like to peel the eggplant. They like this skin, but I don't like the skin.
Oh, I see. That's okay. I don't really like the skin that much either. Alright, so what we did was we cut them all up into 8 slices, and now he's just adding salt to the tops of them. So now we just let it sit for 15 minutes, and that'll let the liquid settle out of the eggplant. So we just put about 1/4 of an inch of oil in the pan right here to fry up the eggplants. So here's where we prep our second part. We have our flour here in a paper plate. We have 3 eggs and about a couple tablespoons of milk and the panko breadcrumbs.
Dredge a slice of eggplant in the flour.
Okay.
Get it pretty well coated. Put it in the egg and make sure that it covers the flour well, so you don't end up with little dry spots. Make sure the egg wash gets a whole slice.
Okay.
And I'm not going to do it, but when I do this normally, I have an assembly line approach. I have in this flour, and I have several in the pan with the flat egg, and I have a couple over in the panko.
Okay.
I'm just doing one at a time now. And then it usually works easier if you pat the panko into the egg flour coating and make a big mess while you're doing it.
Of course, you have to.
And then oil should be about 350 degrees. Just slip it in.
So here is the eggplant frying in the pan. There's also a substitute to this if you want to make it a little more healthier. You can also bake it for about 30 minutes in the oven. This is just a little bit faster, so that's why we usually make it. And if you're going to do that, the oven should be heated to 350 degrees, around there. So your next step after you fry them all, or bake them in the oven, is to drain them on a paper towel on a plate, just so that it gets all the oil out, or most of it at least. So next we preheat the oven to 425 degrees.
So I put a slice of provolone on each eggplant slice. I like a lot of cheese, so I'm going to use a lot of cheese. I'm going to add a slice of mozzarella on top of that. You could use all mozzarella, all provolone, a mixture of both, whatever you'd like. Use a lot or a little bit.
So now he's just putting a good dollop of marinara sauce on each piece of parmesan, or cheese, and eggplant.
Then we put another slice of eggplant on top of that slice. This isn't traditional, this isn't how it's done in Italy, the traditional way, but I've had this served to me once in a restaurant. I thought it was a pretty neat thing. It's called a Napolean because things that are stacked up.
Oh yeah.
And then when that's done, add another slice of cheese to the top of each one of those eggplant slices.
Okay.
And you're good to go. So then we're going to put another good sized dollop of marinara sauce on each one. The oven just said it's up to 425.
Yep.
And I kind of think that if you have any of the pasta sauce left in the jar, you didn't use enough. So my rule of thumb is use the whole jar.
Sounds good.
And then you won't ever wish you had used more.
And you can always just scrape some off if you don't want.
Well, you don't want to do that. And then we top that with grated Parmesan cheese. You'll notice that it's coarse grated, not like what you usually find for salads or to put on top of your pasta. I found that if it's grated too fine, it tends to burn before it melts. And this way, whether it's on pizza or this, it will always melt first. I forgot to mention that don't oil the baking dish or grease it. Then just put it in uncovered in the middle rack and come back in about 15 minutes.
So here's the final product. So this is the Parmesan after it's been out of the oven. See the nice melted cheese and all the sauce kind of drips down a little bit. And then as a side dish we have a Caesar salad that I love. Very, very nice. So this is our meal for tonight. So hope you guys all enjoyed this, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.